Hello, my name is Kevin, and you're watching word comparison between
Yorkshire dialect
and Old English.
Where hast thou been since I saw thee?
I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time. You see, my grandfather was from Yorkshire, specifically in Sheffield, so I think it's a good idea to explore my family's dialect. To begin, what is Yorkshire in Old English? Well, that would be Eald. Now that is out of the way, but let us remind ourselves that the dialect origin of Yorkshire lies not only in Old English but also in Old Norse. However, for the sake of this video, we will focus on the Old English part. After all, this is Lærende Old English. So, what are the Old English origins of the Yorkshire dialect? Well, according to Wikipedia, if Wikipedia is correct, that the linguistic border is really at the river Wharf. Wharf in Old English is Wharf. According to this wiki article, that southwest of this river is influenced by the Mercian dialect of Old English, and northeast of the river is influenced by the Northumbrian dialect of Old English. Now, these two dialects, Northumbrian and Mercian, together, they are categorized as the Anglian dialects. Supposedly, according to Bede, that all the Angles went to England, hence England. To begin, our first two words are nout and out. These two words have the same common Old English origin, which has the root word of wisht. And wisht has many meanings. One of them being a creature, it could mean a being, it could mean a created thing, depending on the context. In the context of naut, which comes from na wisht, it means nothing, or if you will, not, a thing of no value, or an evil thing, or a good for nothing in some contexts as well. Because you also have in Old English na wislich, like good for nothing. Let me just see here. Yeah, good for nothing, worthless, naughty, kind of, or even evilly, depending on the context. As well, the word nawisht can be used as an adverb for the word not. As for out, it comes from awisht, and that means anything. As well, it means ought. Further, the word wished can be used as an adverb, meaning at all or by any means. Further, in comparing the Yorkshire dialect and Old English, is that the Yorkshire dialect has a second person pronoun that is a descendant of the word thu. And thu, for those of you who don't know, is the it's the origin of the word thou. And in the Yorkshire dialect, you have the word tha and thee. They still use those words today, as they are descendants of thu, which evolved into Middle English. And please correct me if I'm wrong, because Middle English is not my strength. To thou, to thou, and then I guess in Yorkshire it evolved into tha. And thee becomes from Old English they. But interestingly enough, that in the Northumbrian dialect of Old English, that the th sound, or thorn, or well, actually in a lot of texts it shows eth, and eth is the one that looks like a circle with a fork on top, and thorn looks like the one with looks like a P with the line up. Anyway, but the difference between let's say the Northumbrian dialect of Old English and others is that the Northumbrian th is unvoiced, so it's not the, but th. Th, it's voiced. Th, that's unvoiced. Next, we will discuss the word, the slang word, I should say, in the Yorkshire dialect is the word brass, and the word brass means money. Gonna addle some brass, gonna earn some money. And we won't go into how brass as in like a material, metal, evolved into that word, but we're just going to compare the spellings, and so we have brass as we have it today, and then we have Old English brass, brass. One thing to point out, which is very important, the Old English words that you're seeing here are, if you will, I guess the West Saxon version of them. Some of you may be expecting these words to be in the Anglian dialect of Old English, but that is going to be in future videos about the dialects in Old English. I will get there because deep down I'm a big fan of Mercian and Northumbria. Anyway, next in this video we're going to be talking about the word bat. This word is in the lyrics of the Yorkshire folk song, or you could say national anthem, if you will, On Ilkley Batat, which essentially translates to On Ilkley without your hat. And bat comes from the Old English beutan, or if you will, bootan. And these words essentially mean without. There's an important point I like to make in this video as well. When we think of the Yorkshire dialect, or shouldn't I say Yorkshire English, is that it's not one-dimensional, because there are many different kinds of dialects within Yorkshire. Even dialect. People in Huddersfield, I would imagine, speak a little bit differently than people in Sheffield or in other places in Yorkshire. Well, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I make videos every Saturday, and sometimes surprisingly throughout the week. If you really like my stuff, please like and follow my Facebook and Twitter down below. So feel free to subscribe. Videos every Saturday. And Eila Evo Take care. What's up, you hall?